Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be watching some Nostalgia Critic, and it's going to be the top 12 greatest Christmas specials. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Oh god, no. Does that mean Star Wars, that holiday special is going to be added to the list? Please not. Oh, please God, don't be added to the list. That thing was dreadful. That thing was a abomination. I just want to forget that ever existed. I'm still going through therapy from watching that as a kid. Yeah, that Star Wars holiday special, it was absolutely terrible. It was a traumatic experience for those who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, hopefully, because some people actually enjoyed that, believe it or not. But some people consider it good. Everyone's different. Everyone likes something different, you know. But no, that was traumatic for me. It killed my entire childhood quicker than a click of a finger. Yeah, it's hopefully this isn't on the list. But it's gonna be the top 12 greatest Christmas specials, and I'm quite interested because normally he goes top 11. So I'm guessing he's going one step further. Which is interesting. I guess he's into the holiday spirit, I guess. Yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go. Fingers crossed.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember Christmas! Christmas, 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 Christmas!
America in a
I
nutshell
love
on Black Friday.
Christmas. Season of joy, best time of the year. If I could somehow make love to Christmas, I would. And then I would eat it to consume all its wholesome holiday juices. I love it that much. I love the snow, I love the presents, I love the decorations. I even love these obnoxious little novelty items that burn money like a Yuletide fire.
Yes, that's pretty
But
cool.
most of all, I love...
I think I better bow out.
Creepy. Still
But
cute.
most of all, I love the Christmas specials. The movies, the shows, the classic shorts. I love them all. But which ones are the best? I mean, I know we all had to watch the Rankin Bass stuff
Oh
because
god,
we
yeah, I
mentally
remember that.
enslaved ourselves to do so. But which specials hold up the best? Which ones capture the true essence of Christmas? Which ones are the funniest, saddest, or most influential? Well, tonight, seeing how it's the 12 days of Christmas, I'm counting down the top 12 Christmas specials of all time. Why top 12? Because it's Christmas!
That's a good
This is the
explanation.
top 12 greatest Christmas specials.
Okay.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Merry Christmas, Mr.
Oh
Bean.
god, Mr.
Living
Bean.
mostly in the world of
I love
science,
him.
Mr. Bean shows us that you don't need dialogue to be funny or Christmas savvy. The character is kind of like a 9-year-old trapped in a man's body. So like a child, he encompasses all the excitement about Christmas, but not much of the heart.
That's me.
He's selfish,
That's
but
totally
he's also
me.
innocent, just like most of the kids at Christmas
Oh,
time.
Jesus.
A good example is where he's playing with the nativity scene like a G.I. Joe playset. He's not being mean, he just doesn't know any better. I used to pretend that the baby Jesus was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Interesting.
I was grounded for a week. There's also a great scene where he writes out a ton of Christmas cards and then sends them to himself.
Oh, I remember
That's
this.
both funny and kind of sad at the
Yeah, that
same
is
time.
sad.
Most people remember the infamous turkey.
Oh,
and
this
which
episode's
was also
great.
one of the funniest lines. in the
Yeah.
show.
You got the turkey on?
There's also a great joke about getting his girlfriend a ring, but I won't dare ruin it for you here.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bottom line, Mr. Bean was full of surprises and almost entirely visual humor, which just goes to prove that Christmas doesn't always have to be heard to be felt.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. Totally awesome.
Number 11.
Number 11.
South Park, A
What?
Woodland Critter's Christmas.
South
South Park
Park?
has done a lot of Christmas specials, mostly with that little piece of crap, Mr. Hanky.
I've never
Woodland
watched South
Critter's
Park.
Christmas was by far their funniest, because it mixed
played
everything
the
that
game.
Christmas was with everything that Christmas wasn't. It dealt with all your Christmas favorites, like the devil, orgies, sacrifices, abortions, and that's just to name a few. Merry Christmas. The special centers around Stan as he keeps performing all these favors for these weird talking animals called the Woodland Critters.
There was Squirrely, the squirrel, Rabbity, the rabbit, Beavery, the beaver, and Barry, the bear, Woodpeckery, the woodpecker, Mousy, the mouse, and Chickadee, the chickadee.
What the hell?
There's even a narrator who tells Stan what to do in rhyme, whether Stan likes it or not.
He ran out the living room, turned off the light, and went back to the forest to set everything right.
Wow, a narrator.
He thought he could hide from his problems. Not true. He knew in his heart the thing he had to do.
Leave me alone!
He knew that only by going to the forest could he...
All right! God!
I'm not showing much because this Christmas special literally has surprise after surprise, and each one just gets funnier and funnier. Especially the reveal about who the narrator is. Always shocking, always controversial, and always funny as hell. The Woodland
I've watched the
Critters
South
Christmas
Park
special
movie
makes us all
and played the
thankful that
games.
No matter where
Played
we
multiple
spend
South
Christmas,
Park
at
games.
least we're not spending it in South Park.
I've never watched the TV series. Never seen them. But the movie and the games I've played. Number 10, okay.
Disney's The Little Match Girl.
Never seen
Alright,
this.
I'm kind of cheating on this one, as it's not focused entirely on Christmas. But look, there is a Christmas tree in it! But not only that, the importance of hope, dreams, and the helping of the needy certainly shine through. Most of you probably never heard of it, but believe me when I say it's one of Disney's finest. It's a 7-minute short that's both sad and uplifting, combining the elements of charity, love, and the fragile nature of human life. And I have to admit, it's one of the few things in my life that actually did manage to give me a little teary-eyed. Shut up!
Now you should watch
Unfortunately,
Bambi.
the short is only featured on the Platinum DVD edition of The Little Mermaid, which I'm sure doesn't please people like the nostalgia chick.
I hate this movie. I sold my soul for a vagina and a man I don't know.
Needless
True.
to say, Little Match Girl really does need its own DVD
Wow.
release. It's touching, endearing, and maybe the strongest thing Disney has done since their Ave Maria from Fantasia. If you haven't discovered it yet, do yourself a favor this Christmas and definitely check it out.
I'll give that a miss. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give that a miss. Number 9.
Home Alone.
Oh
When you get
God,
past all the slapstick
Home Alone,
and
of
some the
course.
throwaway jokes, Home Alone is actually a very likable Christmas film. It's a movie that didn't have to be very Christmas-centered, but director Chris Columbus decided to go the extra mile by surrounding it in reds and greens, playing Christmas songs, and creating a very bratty but also very innocent character to observe it all. This could have just been another slapstick comedy, but they treated it seriously, giving it a lot of heart and a lot of soul. Macaulay Culkin is often remembered for being kind of this marketing icon, and his later movies definitely show that. But look at him here. That's entirely genuine, capturing both the whiny, selfish side of being a kid, but also the innocent, lovable side as well. I especially love the mother and what almost psychotic lengths she goes through just to get home to her son.
This is Christmas! The season of perpetual hope! If it costs me everything I own, if I have to sell my soul to the devil himself,
Damn.
I am going to get home to my son.
Again, that's both funny and touching. And I love how when she does get home, Culkin doesn't forgive her at first. He remembers what she did, and he needs an acknowledgement of it.
Oh, Kevin, I'm so sorry.
He
And
fucked
fortunately,
up.
that's all he needs. The family element in this movie actually seems very believable. Sure, they all fight, but in the end, they're still a family.
Yeah,
Christmas
it's a good
spirit
movie,
always
Home Alone.
manages to shine through. But let's be honest, that all comes from the paint buckets. Home Alone, because no one should have to spend Christmas by themselves.
That would be number 1.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Never
This
heard of
movie
this.
really knows how...
I need to pack my trunk.
That was annoying.
That was
This movie
creepy.
really knows how to portray Santa Claus, in that he's not just a chubby, jolly guy. He's sophisticated and dignified, which only actor Edmund Gwynn could provide. It's basically about a man who really thinks he's Santa Claus, and so a court case is drawn out to prove whether he is or not. Cause that's just what kids want to watch, right? A court case! Surprisingly though, Miracle on 34th Street is very entertaining for kids. A lot of that is not just due to Gwynn, but also to a very young Natalie Wood, who seems smarter beyond her years, but still essentially a little kid.
He said, "What kind of an animal are you?" And I said, "I'm not an animal. I'm a girl."
Unlike the remake where the kid just seems like a walking pudding commercial.
I probably won't get another chance to see you. Unless I get arrested, which is very unlikely, since it's Christmas Eve and I'm going to bed uncharacteristically early.
Aren't I just precious?
It's funny because the explanation of how Santa gets released with the mail argument doesn't really hold up anymore. In fact, that is one of the few things the remake changed I actually thought was a good addition.
In God
But
we
still,
trust.
the actors really pulled this off,
Of
making
course.
this a very charming and very elegant Christmas tale. A bit of class and taste is just what Santa ordered in this enjoyable classic.
And a very Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Mr. Kringle.
Number 7.
Number 7.
The Small One. This is another one
Never
I'm sure
seen
a lot
this
of
one
you
either.
haven't heard of, but really is timeless. It's about a boy and his relationship with his donkey, who he has to sell because he's getting old. The rest of the story follows the boy as he tries to find a suitable buyer, but none of them seem to be kind or generous enough for the boy to give him away. I have problems getting rid of my jackass too. But I digress.
Wow, what a
The
loss.
ending is pretty
Pun,
easy
pun.
to figure out, but I won't ruin it for those who haven't seen it. Let's just say it's a perfect ending to what is ultimately an enjoyable and charming Christmas special. It was directed by Don Bluth before he left the Disney department, and like most prime Don Bluth material, it tugs at your heartstrings and brings on the sadness. But like his films as well, it ends on a happy note, which of course makes everything okay. I'm emotionally scarred, but the ending is so happy! It's one of his stronger pieces.
Like I said,
yet
watch
only a
Bambi.
half hour long, keeping it
Breaks your
short and
heart.
sweet. You can find it on this Disney Holiday DVD at most DVD stores. And much like the Small One himself, it doesn't cost much and is worth every penny.
Interesting. What's the next one?
Number 6.
Number 6.
National Lampoon's
Oh
Christmas
god, I love this.
Much like Home Alone.
Fine for you, baby. I'm fine for you, baby.
Okay, your novelty's wearing off tree. You're hanging on by a thread.
Creepy.
Much like Home Alone, Christmas Vacation knew how to combine the annoyances but also the charm of staying home.
I love this movie.
What
We
I really
watch it
like
every
about
year.
This movie is that it focuses on a lot of details. Sure, it has all the
Chevy
pratfalls
Checker, I
and
believe, or
slapstick
Chevy
like
Chever,
many
someone
physical comedies,
can't
but
remember
it
his
also
name.
has all the little moments that you don't
Chevy
think about but
Chever.
always recognize. Like the
Chevy
grandparents
Chase, I
asleep
think.
on the chairs, or someone just mindlessly watching a Christmas show, and especially the family conversations.
You know, they took a pint of fluid out of my lower back.
Yeah, this is Christmas. This is our Christmas.
You're not getting the garage.
This is reality.
The film got all the bits that most people find annoying, but also surprisingly endearing.
I love it.
That, and I'm always shocked that even though Chevy Chase plays such a filthy, dirty a-hole, he still seems to be likable in his naivety. All he wants is the perfect vacation, which of course never happens. But by the end, he realizes all the memories it's left behind, and how he'll enjoy them forever. Funny, detailed, and capturing every Christmas moment, Christmas Vacation knew how to expose this holiday for the enjoyable curse that it is.
Yeah, I watch that movie every year with my family. It's
And that's
awesome.
that.
I've always been a singer, but I'm out of jokes. I'm branching out. Get it?
Alright, Treat, you talk one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head and call it macaroni.
Yeah, take his batteries out. That's creepy.
Hope you get some truth.
Yeah, there we go. It's been assassinated.
Number 5.
Number 5.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh
I'll
god,
be
I
honest,
love
when
this.
I saw this movie, I was saying to myself, come on, Christmas classic, nourish the spirit within me. See what you got. Oh, yeah, you got a special effect that looks like someone spilled coffee on it? This movie's gonna blow. But as I let the film play on, I too succumbed to the movie's goodwill.
This is a good movie. Come
By the time
on,
I
it's
was halfway
great.
through, I was totally hooked.
It's a
The story
classic.
about how one man's life can affect so many people truly is inspiring as well as heartwarming. Though I did always find it a little sexist when Jimmy Stewart finds out what happens to his wife if he wasn't born.
Tell me where my wife is. I'm not supposed to tell.
Please, Clarence, tell me where she is.
You're not gonna like it, George.
Where is she?
She's an old maid. She never married.
You mean she never got married? That's like the only important thing to a woman, isn't it?
Where is she? Where is she? She's just about to close up the library.
And she's learning at the library? What kind of horrible world is this? For its faults, the movie really knows how to give us what it promises, making us realize what a good and wonderful life we truly do have, especially around Christmas time. Jimmy Stewart, as usual, is chillingly good. And director Frank Capra really knows how to pour the cheerful schmaltz on so thick that it's impossible not to enjoy it. It's a Wonderful Life still proves to be a wonderful movie.
That's right.
He's got his wings. I remember that. Finally got his wings. Angel wings.
Number 4.
Number 4.
How the Grinch Stole
Oh
Christmas.
god.
It's funny how a lot of these Christmas
My girlfriend
specials seem to
loves
focus
this.
on the negative. Take the Grinch for example. He is literally stealing Christmas. And the whole special
can't
is just
steal
showing
Christmas.
in great detail how he's doing it. And yet the Grinch is still very likable at what a curmudgeon he is. With his grinchy Grinch frown and the voice of the Frankenstein monster himself, Boris Karloff. Christmas bad! How can you not be drawn to this holiday stick in the mud? Of course, all the negativity pays off when we discover that he can't steal Christmas. No one can. Christmas is something much deeper than he could ever imagine.
Yep.
As he realizes in the end. Which is ironic because the name of the story is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, not Does the Grinch Steal Christmas. I thought this was an instructional video. There should be a time machine and a roadmap to Bethlehem in this movie. And don't even get me started on that pig shit Ron Howard movie. If I
Oh,
wanna
that
scare
Jim
my
Carrey
kids with a
movie.
green
Yeah,
monster
my
filled
girlfriend
with
loves
fire,
this
I don't
one.
listen to what Al Gore's speeches on
She
global
loves
warming.
that one.
Still, the Grinch was colorful, creative, and dripping in holiday cheer. Just enough to
Jim
make
Carrey
everyone's
version
frown
she
turn
loves.
upside down.
Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
Good choice, I guess.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh
I
god.
can't exactly say why this special works, it just kind of does. I think a lot of it has to deal with the fact that there's absolutely no budget for this.
Yeah.
The animation is simple.
I've
the
never
actors
watched
are
Charlie
kind of
Brown,
good,
but a lot of
and the
people call
story
me
is
Charlie
very
Brown
basic.
for some reason.
But I think that's why
I
it's
don't
so
know why.
good.
Maybe it's
There's
just because I
simply
got his
no
name.
bullshit in it.
Charlie.
What you see is what you get. And you knew that even if these people had little money, they still did their best to give us a straightforward Christmas special. And the effort shows. You had great music, it had a wonderful theme, and there's something about the bluntness of the children that's
Never
actually
seen it.
very refreshing.
I know nobody likes me. Why do we have to have a holiday season to emphasize it?
Yeah.
It's not like any
I've
other
always
Christmas
questioned
special.
that.
It seems to exist in its own strange
Why?
world. And that, for some reason, is kind of irresistible.
Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest.
It's
does
not
that
laugh
even
out
mean?
loud funny, but I don't think it's supposed to be. It's almost like watching a Christmas pageant that you knew everyone tried their hardest to create. It's not spectacular, but you feel the effort, the commitment, and above all, the sincerity. Nothing seems manipulative at all. It's just straightforward and to the point. And somehow, it just works.
Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Charlie
God,
Brown.
sounds like
You
me,
can't really
actually.
explain it, but you can certainly feel it.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown! Hark the herald angels sing.
I gotta watch Charlie Brown. Gotta catch out why people call me Charlie Brown. I wanna know why. Alright, number 2.
A Christmas
A
Carol.
Christmas
There's
Carol.
not any of them. There are literally dozens of versions to choose from, each one carrying the stamp of the original Charles Dickens classic. Even the ones that are lousy still seem to have some element of good in them, simply because they're using a story that is timeless, thoughtful, and unforgettable. The Tale of Scrooge is one that we all know too well, not just because of the story, but because we've all met
Oh
a
god,
person
yeah.
like Scrooge. Someone who just couldn't get in the heart of the
I
holiday.
like the classic.
It's not until the
Yeah,
ghostly
this one.
apparitions arrive that Scrooge changes his tone and sees the value in what Christmas can and does bring
That
out
one's
in
good,
all
yeah.
mankind.
Classic.
All the different versions offer many creative variations. The ghosts are always similar, but still vary in design and tone. And even Scrooge himself has gone through a ton of actors.
Humbug.
Humbug.
Everybody's taken their shot at this story, even the Muppets. But as long as they have just a scrap of the original story, then it will always be something worth watching.
Star Trek
I
Data
think my
did that. He
favorite
played
Scrooge is either Alistair
Scrooge.
Sim or George C. Scott,
in, Star
who
Trek
both
The Next
found
Generation.
subtlety in the character. Watch how Scott
played,
looks at his father in the past.
that character.
You can just see him analyzing the man. And look at the pure disgust on Sim's face. These are both great performances.
Yeah, these are
Never
good.
going too far
I
over the
remember.
top. Of all things, I actually like the Disney version a lot too. Mostly because they managed to
yeah.
squeeze the entire story in just a half hour, and yet still managed to get an emotional response. That's hard to do. Live action, animated, or even using puppets,
Puppets
Christmas
are
Carol
good,
is
yeah.
perfect anytime, for any generation.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to everybody, and a Happy New Year to the world!
Sure he's not drunk.
And the number one greatest
Number one.
Christmas special is...
Let's see
bear
what it
with me
is.
now, A Christmas Story.
What?
I know, I'm sorry to be so predictable, but this movie just seems to have it all. Heart, innocence, and above all, a lot of humor. It manages to be
disagree.
both broad and detailed at the same time. This film does so well capturing our childhood that we often watch it saying, dude, how did they know I did that? I thought only I hid in the cupboard when I was afraid. Hug me, kindred spirit! This film got everything about being a self-centered yet also innocent child. The excitement, the emotions, the build-up, even the daydreaming. I think most kids fantasize something like this when they were punished by their parents.
What did we do? Soap poisoning.
I think we all embedded into our brains never to try this.
Yep. I think the Dumb and Dumber scene also did this.
Even though it took place in the 1950s, everyone seemed to have this childhood and everyone seems to remember it the same. Now, many people might think this film doesn't accurately represent Christmas. It just represents childhood and how materialistic we used to be. But here's the thing. Christmas is also about memories. And the story isn't told from the point of view of the kid. It's told from the memory of the kid as an adult, which is a huge difference. Christmas is about remembering the good times, comparing how we were then to how we are now, and how we hope to be in the future. That's the reason for the three ghosts in the Christmas Carol. This movie works the same. It captures everything we remember about Christmas to a T, and allows us to compare it to who we are now and who we will be in the future. On top of that, for me, there's one scene that just sums up Christmas altogether.
Oh, honey, come over here. Look at this.
Oh, is that beautiful?
Snow.
Oh.
God.
And that just about does it. For me, that's Christmas.
Yeah.
Sitting by the tree, just watching the snow with your loved one. Most people miss
Snow
it,
is
but
such
for
a
me,
beautiful
that's my
thing.
favorite scene. This movie is like a dream and a memory, remembering that childhood innocence and struggling to keep it alive even as you grow old. And as long as movies like A Christmas Story are around, I don't think we'll ever lose track of it. A Christmas Story, the best Christmas special ever. And those are my top 12 greatest Christmas specials of all time. Happy holidays, goodwill to our men,
Good choice.
and rest in peace, obnoxious singing trees. Instead, let's listen to some rockin' Christmas puppies. I'm a nostalgia critic. I remember...
Wow, that was good. I enjoyed that very much. But I mean, there's quite a lot. There was about 12, but there was quite a lot I agree and disagree with. Home Alone was most likely for other people, not for me myself. Would probably be number one, honestly, because people are just Home Alone crazy. But yeah, what was that? Chevy Chase one. That one. That Chevy Chase, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I think that's the right actor I'm thinking of. We watch that every year with my family. We watch it every single year. I mean, it's a really good comedy film. I just love it when he has a total mental breakdown where he's like, I want him to arrive with a ribbon on his head, a big ribbon on his head. You know, that scene is absolutely hilarious for people who know what I'm talking about when he's having a total mental breakdown, just saying everything he hates about his boss, you know, that lying, cheating, no good. It's just an absolute legendary scene. I watch it so many times. But yeah, I mean, some consider Die Hard to be a Christmas movie. I know that's debatable. I know that's an action sort of film. But a lot of people would say Die Hard is actually a Christmas film. Even though it has surroundings of Christmas and trees and stuff like that. But most people watch Die Hard on Christmas. I've watched Die Hard on Christmas as well. Maybe you have. Maybe that's just a strange phenomenon. But yeah, I've actually watched Die Hard as a Christmas movie. It's a really weird thing, and I think actually Netflix actually suggests a Christmas movie, and in that category there was actually Die Hard. So it's a weird thing because people debate, is Die Hard really a Christmas movie or is it just an action movie? It's debatable, you know. But I've always considered it to be a sort of you know, a bit of both. I think it's like a Christmas thingy. I don't know. Everyone has different feelings about it. People say it's a bit of both, you know, but people say if it's a Christmas movie, that sort of thing you would watch on Christmas. I don't know. It's up to you. It's what you feel about it. You know, I can't tell what other people, how to feel about other movies and stuff like that. But yeah, that was good. I gotta say, I've never watched that South Park, the TV series. I've never watched South Park, the television series, all that stuff. I've only watched the movie, and I've played a couple of South Park games. the one with the plunger. I don't know, it was a long time ago. I think that was for the PlayStation 1, or something like that. It was like you throw snowballs and you have a plunger. You could shoot plungers and stuff like that. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Then I played the latest South Park games, The Stick of Truth, and the second one. I forgot what that was called. But yeah, I've watched the movie, as I said, but I've never actually watched the South Park sort of TV series. I've never watched season 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or anything like that. I think it's like 10 seasons, maybe more, 15 seasons. It's like The Simpsons. It just goes on and on. But yeah, I gotta check that out. I want to see. I always want to sit down and watch some South Park because my friends always talk about bloody South Park, and I'm left out of the loop. I'm like, oh, I've never watched it. I can't relate to you because I've never seen the episodes, but I've played the games. But yeah, this was a very good list indeed. So tell me down below in the comments, guys, because I'm curious, do you agree with this list, this top 12 greatest Christmas specials? Maybe you've got something special that hasn't been added to the list yet. Because I'm quite interested to see what you guys have to say. Is because I'm hoping I haven't offended anyone saying the Star Wars holiday special was absolutely terrible. Because some of you might enjoy that. To me that's bad, but to you that might be special. It might be nostalgic. So I don't want to criticize one of your childhood memories. No, you hold on to that cherished memory. That belongs to you. But tell me down below. I want to know what your sort of favorite Christmas sort of spirit film there is. I'm really interested, and I'll comment down below and see, if I can relate or if I've seen it before. And yeah, I want to know. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.